Hey everybody, it's me, Wildman Beats here, and this is going to be episode 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And looks like we're going maybe to 13, oh it says right there, 13-year-old Vietnam mission. So we're going to Vietnam, trying to find a safe house that's going to give us some more information, maybe on this Perseus character that may be threatening the entire free world. We'll see if we can get something on him, learn a little bit more. So thank you for coming to watch this video. I hope you enjoy, and otherwise let's get into it. Right, and this is 5 weeks later.
This is Hudson.
How long until we have a lead on Perseus?
They're about to get started. Adler's in West Berlin. He should be at the safe house soon.
West
Do you trust
Berlin.
him?
I'm not the one you should be asking, Black.
What about his team?
It's a strong group. He chased down Sims, Azalea, even pulled some strings to get Helen Park from MI6. We'll get them Mason and Woods soon.
I'm not so sure about Park.
She and Adler have that business from before. Of course he wants her there.
And the new one.
Bell? Well, don't get me started. That's the one we need to keep our eyes on.
And that's me. Is it gonna make me do the thing again? No. Okay.
Bell, welcome to West Berlin. We've got a job to do. Mark?
Adler. Bell.
So I'm the one they can't trust, or they need to keep their eye on at least.
Let's get started.
A lot of guns.
Been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. The CIA and the DOD are tapping their inside sources for anything substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
And we'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
You got it.
All right.
Bell, this is where you come in. Your MI6 experience helped our team back in Nam. I'm counting on it once again. Head to the evidence board. We'll retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
Yeah, let me pick a gun out first. Oh, I'm not allowed.
Thank you, Agent Azalea.
Medical supplies will be in the back room.
Hey, there we go. We got soccer on TV. So this is kind of like our staging spot.
Bell, you're looking a little pale. You up for this?
His mouth didn't move. Never been better. I don't know. Da Nang was rough. I'm struggling to recall Da Nang. Let's try that one.
I find that hard to believe.
Maybe I just didn't get enough sleep.
Coffee, Bell. If you're on my team, get to know it. I need you sharp.
Well, I better have some coffee. Park seems familiar.
You probably crossed paths at MI6. Maybe you two have a special rapport. Keep it professional, Bell.
How long has the place been in
Safe
use?
house? I've done time here before, years back. This go-round? Just a few days now. Ask Lazar, he can't get enough of safe houses.
So you've worked with him before.
Done some jobs together. Good guy, you'll like him. He keeps things light.
Why is it not voiced, man? This is pissing me off. That's some low budget shit. This is Call of Duty we're talking about, and they didn't get the main character voiced. Like that, don't get me wrong, That's what they did in like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the original one. But that was like 15 years ago. The game's gotten a little bigger. Why is this not voiced? It's the dumbest shit ever.
It'd be good for Park to hear it from us firsthand. Maybe we have overlooked something.
What's up with the evidence board?
We're placing key intel up there. One for each mission. Forming connections. I want a red line right to Perseus. Don't be a stranger.
So weird. Let's talk to
How are
Park.
things, Belle?
Oh boy. Anything I can help you with?
Well, I'm keen to hear about your time in Indochina. So close to Perseus.
What do you know of Perseus?
Not nearly as much as I'd like. I have experience with others like Perseus. They're all chess players. I enjoy predicting the next move.
You look familiar. Have we worked together before?
You and I. Now that I think about it, I'm sure I've seen your face around Sentry House once or twice before. But these days, I'm seldom in London.
Interested in Nam stories?
In this case, quite. I understand you may have first-hand knowledge that could help us.
I don't think I've talked about Nam in years.
It must be difficult, Belle. I can't claim to have experienced what you have. Perhaps going over it again could be therapeutic.
Nah.
We'll talk again soon.
Therapeutic D's nuts.
A lot of this stuff's been sitting around for years.
That's all he's got to say. Okay.
Belle,
I hear you enjoy safe houses.
this one is luxury. Fresh air, lots of room. Try being squeezed into a 500 square foot shithole with 5 other people. Long drive into Berlin is worth it. Believe me.
Did you know Perseus before?
You probably know more than me. I guess it's something the top brass wanted to keep to themselves.
How long have you been with the CIA?
Working with the CIA over a decade. On their actual payroll, going on about 5 years. I was born in D.C. Parents moved to Israel when I was a kid. Dual citizenship has its advantages.
Israel?
Yeah. I landed in the Israeli Defense Forces out of university. Did a tour there. After that, the Mossad. That's when I first started working with the CIA. And occasionally, our boss man Adler over there.
Cool.
Enough talk.
Is it enough talk? What's over to this way? Alright, let's do our mission. Use the evidence board to select the next mission, replay previous, or examine evidence. When you see the icon, new evidence is available that can assist you in the next mission and more. Nowhere left to run. That's the one I already did. That was the first mission. Examine evidence. Oh, I don't. No. I don't. Nope, don't care. Next mission. Fractured jaw. During an investigation into Soviet activity in Vietnam, Russell Adler's SOG team assisted a U.S. firebase against a surprise Viet Cong attack backed by Perseus. Perseus wanted a hidden military asset that had been placed within the firebase ripcord. The asset was part of the clandestine and ill-fated Operation Fractured Jaw. Okay. Let's check it out.
All right, Belle. We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January '68. We were a joint CIA-SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. Word had it, Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow, Perseus knew about Operation Fracture Jaw.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Let's see what that shithole
Good.
was.
We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do.
Man, imagine trying to find a needle in a haystack. That'd
Fracture
be
jaw.
hard.
That one sure went sideways.
Am I remembering it or something?
Bell, it's time to wake up. It's crank time.
Oh, we're not reliving the memory. We're going back to Vietnam to check things out. Never mind. Nope, it's back in time. This is Fracture Jaw.
Welcome to another day
Beer.
in the life of Camp Haskins. A little oasis in the middle of this godforsaken shitstorm. You're pretty safe here. Hey, Butcher. How's the arm?
Still hurts like hell, but at least I can move it.
Looks good. Stairs out of boxes. Oh, I guess. Yeah, cartridge boxes. And aluminum bars for pathway. I guess we're getting in. Sims is here too.
Hey, Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I want it all up here.
Belt, you're with Sims. You usually bring out the best in each other. We got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating, so it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax, we got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
Headsets on.
All birds, check in when ready. Badger 9-1, good to go. Badger 9-2, clear to go. Badger
Oh, this
9-3,
one's
rotors
gonna
up.
get copyrighted.
All birds, go, go, go. Crank up and pull
Man.
pitch. All birds are in the air.
You all sitting comfortably? Oh man, Adler. Why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news? Because you're a smart guy, Sims. The news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset of Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour. And that's good because a source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus. Oh, shit. Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an Intel gold mine.
Intel gold mine. Wait, but Adler and Sims weren't
First time
supposed to be
Perseus
here, I
pinged
thought.
our
Just
radar.
me and maybe Park.
Approaching the village now.
This is weird.
Yeah, roger that. Moving to establish an LZ.
RPG! Talk to, line him up.
Where?
There, in the bell tower. Fuck yeah! There's fire in the courtyard. Nice shot, Bell. God damn it! More RPGs on the rooftop. Hold
I did the takedown. Terminate him.
Our source eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town.
Let's move! Let's go now! You're on point!
Where?
Keep pushing forward. Get close.
Need some cover!
Sims, Mel, that's the building.
Let's flank.
Keep your heads down. We got this.
Who's shooting?
Area clear.
Okay, get inside. See what we got.
Got contact!
Whoa.
Go, Mel! I'm right behind you! Incoming! Switching spots!
I kind of like the big AK actually.
Incoming! Switching spots! Moving!
Oh, this one's got attachments.
Switching spots!
What's this one got? Oh, they've all got attachments.
Like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Did
You
we
hear that?
find
It's
it?
on you, Bell. Open the door.
All right.
Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell,
Yeah, these were Russians.
grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to.
Could it be Perseus?
Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up.
All right, let's move.
All right, let's go rejoin the Armada and get this fucking asset.
Oh, wrong way. I wasn't expecting them here.
Badger
Oh, they
9-1,
died.
this is Ripcord. We are still under heavy fire. BC are breaching the perimeter. What is your status?
We're inbound now, Ripcord. Get that asset ready for transfer.
All right, we're
Roger
here.
that,
Let's get out of
901.
here.
We'll keep the assets safe as long as we can. Ripcord out.
Oh,
Badger
I'm
901,
flying.
in the air.
BC are all over the mountains. No sense here. All targets are valid. Tear them up, Bill. Target the hut. Hell yeah.
keep going.
Watch the cave!
Wow.
Bastards are dug in! Open fire!
Big. Oh shit. Are there people on the ground too?
Hold them up ground target! Pick them off, Bill! That's it! BC convoy on the road!
Okay.
They got those supply trucks! Every one of them rearms the enemy!
The controls actually feel super easy.
Badger 901, this is Ripcord. You need to push back the VC reinforcements before we're overrun. Be advised, we have multiple birds in the air. Watch your fire.
Enemies dug in all around the
Friendly
hillside!
birds.
We don't have a hope in hell of landing if we don't take out those positions! Light them up! Keep it up!
Badger 901, our scouts have identified a significant enemy force approaching from the south. Divert to intercept.
Roger that, Ripcord.
Oh, those are friendly. Oh, we gotta get around the sides.
Nice work! Take out those AA trucks!
Badger 901, they're breaching the main gate. We can't hold out much longer.
Hold on, Ripcord, we're on our way! Ripcord's taking a beating! Take out those targets!
What targets?
Get that over!
Found them.
Stand in that convoy! One down!
There we go. We Gucci.
Badger 901, you are clear to land. Copy that, Ripcord. Badger 901 setting down.
All right, that wasn't too bad.
The base is still hot, so watch yourselves.
Roger that, Ripcord.
You Adler? Mac V SOG?
Yeah, just hurry the fuck up already.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What the?
Don't thank me, thank Bell. They're the one who just snagged us a fucking phone book full of Soviet intel. Let's go, now.
Godspeed, Commander. A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler?
It's a failsafe, that's all you need to know.
We that desperate already.
Not yet.
We have a nuke?
Somehow Perseus knew.
Sims, Bell, you okay? We're okay! Fuck!
Oh no.
Bell, let loose of that goddamn turret before we're overrun! We need air support! Bell, call it in! Grab a weapon! Keep them the fuck off us!
Let me get another weapon. I got it.
Where's that air support? They miss us?
This thing takes so long to reload. Where's the RPG? There.
No!
Oh,
Still
that was
with
supposed
us?
to happen. Oh, we have a nuke right there. Bro.
You think we can call this a success, Sims?
No.
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus. Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet, not by a long way.
4 hours later.
Yeah.
How did the memory exercise go?
Well, to hear it from Adler, it's working. Bell remembered finding that encrypted intel in Vietnam and is almost finished decoding it.
Anything useful in there?
Some names, apparently. Possible leads. Park is trying to connect the dots.
We don't have much time. Does the team know about our mishap in Berlin yet?
No, but if it's connected to one of those names from Bell, they'll find out soon enough.
You won't let that happen, Hudson. Don't say anything more than necessary.
That's never been a problem for me.
Someone's doing sus stuff. It wouldn't be the first time Hudson's gotten somebody
We
important
finished
killed.
analyzing the names Bell acquired at Da Nang. One in particular stands out. Anton Volkov. He's a Russian arms dealer working out of East Berlin. Admittedly, his connection to Perseus comes as a surprise.
We've got killer capture orders on Volkov. So if we can't get to Perseus, we'll get to his men. Close off his resources, force him out of hiding. Mason and Woods are still wrapping up business in Kiev. Which means Volkov is ours. Gear up, and we'll move out.
Okay, so now we're doing actual stuff. I'm not sure if I liked how they did that memory training exercise. It was kind of whack,
MI6 has been
but it wasn't bad.
for 7 years. It is my strong preference that we attempt to capture rather than kill him. He holds answers to a great many questions.
Your preference has been noted, Agent Park.
You didn't like that answer, did you? Well, anyway, that is where we're going to leave it for episode 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So, looks like we're going to do something in the present day in the next episode, though. So, that's going to be nice. But anyway, thank you for subscribing and hitting that bell button. And as always, have a great day.